designing and prototyping a handheld reverse osmosis system for disaster relief. A couple main components of our project one was to produce a handheld operated pump, and the second was to modify the internal portions of the membrane to accept solids to pass through. We didn't quite get to the hand pump, but we did make quite a bit of progress on the modifications that allow solids to go through. In our poster, it shows some of the flows. We used a nice special purple dye that showed us how the flow was going through and how we were doing. Here we have a demonstration that shows red dye feed going in and how the membrane separates the red dye into pure water and concentrate stream. We ran various tests on the water to produce graphs and prove our theories. Everything turned out quite positive. It was a good experience for the group. And next semester, the next year's group will take over and hopefully finish by the end of the year the whole project. That's about all.
Hi, so my name is Kyle Boulay. I'm a second-year interactive multimedia developer student at Algonquin College. I called my project the Ride Truck Web Application Renovation. The reason for that is, similarly to how one might renovate a house by changing the kitchen or the bathroom and leaving the existing structure intact, I took the existing structure of the Ride Truck Web Application and I renovated several of the core components. So I did that by redesigning, reclassifying the navigation and the page structure, reorganizing the information, representing it, making it funner to use, easier to use, more interactive. And the way that the Ride Truck application works is it's a method of quantifying your sustainable travel choices. So as a user, you create a profile, you tell it your typical daily commute, and it'll calculate your average emissions based on that commute. Now, if I tell it that I took the bus or the bike that day, it's going to measure that trip versus my typical commute, which for me is driving by myself in my car each day, and it's going to tell me how many calories I saved, how much gas, fuel emissions I saved, how many calories I burned, and then based on how many emissions you save due to your sustainable travel choice, you earn points, and then you can use those points to enter contests or purchase prizes.
Hi, my name is Katerina. I'm working at the Algonquin College in Pembroke. I'm taking the Other Adventure Naturalist program, and I got hired with the college as a summer student to be working, I got hired by the Applied Research Project to help this community with the Pikwakanagan Museum. So what I'm doing is we wanted to build something that will bring people to their museum and bring an interest to their community, their culture, and all that stuff. So me and two other students, Alan Booth and Lauren McIndoe, we're going to be working on this book. This is a project that we've already done in our field, like in our program from the first semester. So we're going to be adding on to this. It's going to be a wild edible medicinal book as well as historical uses, just to informational purposes only at the museum. So people can come and look at this book and just be informed, and then if they have more information about it or how to prepare it, they can speak to the medicine man of the area, and from there, just be involved into that culture and just, so yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Terrence Morrison. I used to be a student at Algonquin College. I just graduated the electrical engineering program. Part of our school project in our last year was to design a hockey scoreboard. So you see here was our first design. We did our first design and with pretty good success, but we decided we wanted to make some more refinements to it. So our industry partner, Jeff Cordes, ended up hiring us for the summer, recent graduates, to work for him and make version 2. So in version 2, you see that we've made new numbers. We've made it a lot more user-friendly to fix the things. Our previous design was a wired approach, whereas now we're working with wireless technology. So you see these are our new numbers here. This would be the wireless receiver, and this would be the transmitter from the laptop. If I tell it to display a 0, it'll display a 0. If I tell it to display 5, it'll display a 5 without any wires connecting it. Another great feature of what we've done is for a technician to come and fix it. Let's say a number stopped working. All the technician has to do is take the number, a couple connectors, throw it away. Take the new one and plug it back in. Since all the electronics are on each individual number, it's easy to replace, and it's a technician's dream to fix, come and repair. It's very user-friendly, both on the user side to control the software, control the scoreboard, as well as user-friendly for the technician coming to fix it if anything were to go wrong with it.
In reverse order, we'll start with third place. So third place, congratulations, coming all the way from Pembroke. We have our social enterprise group with the Algonquin College. So second place, we have the Albert Monwell and Membrane Filtration System people. And then last, definitely not least, because they're first. You guys are last and first. We have Right Shark on the web.